Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're having a quick look at. This is something that I bought on the 14th of September. I've not got them out and had a look at them yet because, well, you know why if you watched a previous video where I did a road to, which I've shared from my my Uncut Waffle channel. These were done, or these were bought at an event I was doing with AMC at Stubshire Cross Labour Club with as guests of the Girls Club, which is, for want of a better phrase, the female version of Andy's Man Club. So it's basically Andrea's Woman Club. So it's the Girls Club is a group that started in July of this year and is going from strength to strength to strength. Fingers crossed they get as big as Andy's Man Club is and will help a lot of women, not just in the Wigan area but around the country. But that's a different thing. They were doing an event. They were doing like a fun day and inviting different people to come along, and some people were selling things, some people like us, like Andy's Man Club, were raising awareness. Some were raising awareness and selling things. And one of these stalls there was selling 3D printed stuff. So I bought some. One of the things I bought was this. Now I bought it because I like the look of it. This is something I'm not going to paint, because if I did, it would, there's some of the support still on here. I might just give it a little bit of a sand down and smooth some of the edges off. But I think it's up for, 3D printed on a, what you may call it. There's a little bit of spider webbing in there from the resin. I believe this is all done on a filament printer rather than a resin printer. But I think it looks, obviously it's a filament printer because of the colours, but I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really do like it, so that's why I bought it. So if you can't tell what it is, it's a skeleton hand holding a rose. Okay, the next one I bought. I've got these on the floor beside me, that's why I'm putting them down. Is this one. Now this one, she had a bit of an accident with. She broke the base. As she was carrying it in, she dropped the bag that it was in and broke the base, but doesn't matter. I brought them. There's another few layers on here, but they were split, so I just ripped them off. It looks fine. I can glue it to something. It's just another skull to my collection. Sand the top there a little bit. It's a different kind of skull, but again, I love the colour shift. And you can see and hear there that there is a little bit of weakness. That's not going to matter when I mount it to something, when I glue it down to something. That's going to strengthen it. And because it was broke, I basically, because I'd spent a bit, she knew enough gave me this. I think it cost me £1 or £2. But again, I just like it. And it's not very smooth, as you can hear. But it's a filament printer and it doesn't have to be. I just need to, what's the word, clean up some of the spider webbing from it, and it's done. You can see a little bit there that needs to come off. It's all these very fine pieces of the filament that's left over from the heating process. I like it. I like it. The next thing we have, if I can get it out of the bag, is this. Another skull. I do like my skulls, but this one is a hollowed head. Now, no, I did actually think it did come with the top of its head and it was like a cover, but no, that's not the case. You can probably get something to go inside it. As you can see, there's a little bit more things there, a little bit of spider webbing on it. But again, okay, it's a 3D printed thing. Oh, it's the back of its head bashed in. Damn it. I didn't take care of these. They were just left in the bags and I'd hoped that I could have got away with it, but obviously not. Something must have fallen on it or pressed on it and broke it. But we look at it from the front, we don't look at it from the back. It can go on a shelf. It will be fine. It will be fine. It's not going to be played with. It's not going to be toyed with. I like it. Don't feel good about that, but again, as I say, there's not much detail back there. All the details at the front and the sides, and that's what we need to look at. So, yep, so we have this nice looking, very ornate skull. And the final thing in this video is another skull. I collect skulls. Again, as you can hear, it's got the layer lines there. I don't know what all that's about, but it doesn't matter. There's a few little spider webs. I think these have been things that have been glued on after the fashion, or possibly not. I don't know. It looks a little iffy from back here, but again, it's going to be going on a shelf and it's going to be looked at from the front. And I'm sorry if you can't see it. Let's roughen this out and put it over the top of there. That's better. You can see it now. So there we are. It's a very steampunk looking black skull. I like it. So there we are, just a few little bits of 3D printed statuary, objet d'art, whatever you want to call it, that I bought last month. In fact, it wasn't last month, it was yeah, September 14th. So it's just over a month and a half ago, I think. But who cares? This isn't. I like these. This one, because it's the size of it, you can fit it in your hand and just get, you know. I think I'll wear the layer lines down just by giving it a good fondle like I'm doing now. But yeah, these are going on shelves. They're not going to be played with. They're not going to be used for anything. They're just there to look at more than anything else. And as I said, I'm happy with them. I like them. I hope you like them as well. But that's it for this video. Until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless and bye for now.